Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and some more Blood and Valor coverage here for you as we're working our way through the basic scenarios just to provide a quick overview of some of the ins and outs of these different missions that we have for the game. So today we're taking a look at Gather Intelligence, and we have our 2 deployment zones there with basically 36 inches of no man's land. And now as you can kind of tell from the map, the objectives are in the deployment zones, but let's figure out the specifics here. So as it says here, you've been tasked with gathering vital intelligence from your opponent, and your opponent has been tasked with doing the same from you. Once again, you lead your men into the fray in the hopes of giving your country the upper hand, but don't forget to protect your own sensitive info. So on this one, both players roll a d10. Player with the higher result chooses which side of the table they want to deploy their troops on, and then starting with the player who lost the roll, both players place an objective marker at least 14 inches away from the center line of the table towards their own deployment zone. The deployment zones are 12 to 18 from the center of the table as well. The player who lost the roll must deploy one of their units first, followed by the winner, and then alternate and so on. And then the game begins once everything is set up. We get 6 turns for this one, and then the victory conditions, as you can probably guess, but if a turn ends with one army controlling their opponent's objective, the game ends immediately and it's a victory for the controlling player. If both players are controlling the opponent's objectives at the end of the turn, the game continues. After 6 turns, the game ends, and kill points are used to determine the winner. So pretty cool there. So a nice thing about this is, right, we can't just sit back and shoot at the enemy. We actually have to go out and take an objective, which means crossing the board, and they're going to do the same. So it's going to ensure that there's some action and some tough choices throughout the game as we try to move forward while preventing the enemy from doing the same. And really put some pressure on too, because if they're getting close to your objective and likely that they're going to be able to control it, it's going to be that much of a more of a mad dash that you can get to their objective and hopefully control it to at least force the game to continue. So definitely adds to some of the action for that. So a good mission, and one again that's going to force action as opposed to just more static gun lines shooting at each other. So really good stuff here. I like this one a lot, and we could always add some interesting variants to it too if we're just trying to mess around a little bit, right? We could certainly add in things like nighttime fighting, other like weather type of conditions as well. And really, if we wanted to, could maybe even add more objectives as just like a custom mission, right? Maybe there's multiple ones in the deployment zone, so you have to cover and defend more territory while also again trying to go out and do that to the opponent. So a lot of good things here, but let us know, guys, what your thoughts on the Gather Intelligence mission of the ones that we've covered so far, just the ones that are available in the game. Where do you like this one, and have you had any memorable matchups? Hit us up in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll have more for you soon.